I'm Christina Giordano, the founder of Sold, your go-to resource for soulful entrepreneurship. And my philosophy is this: people can no longer be sold to, they must be sold to. That is SOUL''D. But in order to sell with soul, you have to be sold on yourself first. This is marketing and manifesting with nothing but the essence that is you. This is business that begins within. This week's episode is called 5 Ways You Sabotage Your Signal and What Coherence Does Instead. Now, as a reminder, this is just a preview of the full episode that you can find on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Again, it's sold by Christina Giordano. You can find those links in the description here. Now, in this week's episode, I'm sharing the top 5 ways you sabotage your signal. And they may not be as obvious as you think. Now, my personal perspective is as someone who has stabilized their signal through the sold approach, meaning the marketing methods and the manifesting methods, to the point where I have completed what I like to call the orientation phase. And now reality is reorganizing in accordance with my signal rather than me reorganizing around reality based on external conditions. Now, this process sounds magical and mystical, but it's not. For those of you who are new here, this is what the sold approach helps you achieve: internal coherence, so that you are signal-oriented rather than condition-oriented. You essentially move based on what's true rather than what's expected of you. Now, this is where life can mirror your stabilized signal back to you. It's where your frequency is steady and clear, and therefore the external environment responds with precise recognition. It's where instead of you chasing down the next pieces, the right opportunities, resources, and synchronicities converge on you. You don't have to strain or force momentum. The structural foundation you already established within the marketing methods and the manifesting methods becomes the vehicle that carries you forward into your expansion. But here's the problem, especially for those of us who have subscribed to the old paradigm of marketing and manifesting and who continue to witness it every day. Media, especially social media, has become a performance arena for people who push chaotic, urgent, adrenaline-based content that might get you moving in a certain way, but it's not your way, it's theirs. It's not true to you, it might be true to them. But all it does is push you further from your truth, further from your essence. Soul helps you clarify what's actually true and helps you move on that alone. Now, I'll go into more detail as we dive further into this episode, but just know this: there's no shame or judgment here. We are all learning a different, more coherent way to be and live. And if anything, hopefully this episode gets you a little closer to your truth. Not mine, not somebody else's, yours. Now, in this episode, we explore why spiky effort creates unstable results, how social media and external noise disconnect you from your truth, the difference between condition-oriented living and signal-oriented living, why coherence compounds over time, how structural support changes your ability to receive and sustain expansion, why your signal is structural, not emotional, the hidden cost of borrowing someone else's blueprint, how reality reorganizes itself around a stabilized signal. We go over all of that. And I also share the core question that I now ask across every domain of my life. It's this: is this structurally supportive of my desires both now and later? Because the point isn't to become louder, more persuasive, or more intense. The point is to become coherent enough that your life can finally organize around what's true. I hope you enjoy this episode, and until next time, be well and take care.